Hey, Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Shalom. First, I want to give all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, the ones the apostles, Elzebah Millstone, peace citation to 1/3 of Israel. All right, so for this lesson, I want to title it, time is ticking. All right, and as you see through the various events going on throughout the world, and prophecies basically speaking loud and clear, it would behoove you, or it should spark you to get right. All right, because time is short. We don't have forever. All right, because eventually the prophecies that are being prophesied about are going to come to pass. All right, and sooner it's going to come in an instant. All right, so you want to get right while the doors of mercy are still open. All right, and this only applies to Israelites. All right, because if you're not an Israelite, the Lord isn't dealing with you heathens. All right, and that's throughout all the scriptures. All right, but let's get it. Isaiah 55:6. All right, Isaiah 55:6. Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. All right. So while the doors of mercy are still open, you should be seeking Yahweh Shemi outside, because times to come, it's gonna get ugly out here. All right. And if you don't have Yahweh Shemi outside on your side, you're done. Simple. All right. And the Lord finna bring all hell, all manner of hell to this place. All right. So it like let me search up another word for behoove, because I don't want to keep using that word. It would basically benefit you if you seek Yahweh Shemi outside now, so that way in the times to come the Lord got you covered. All right. But let's see. Let's go to Proverbs 1. Because while we're still in a time of grace, the grace period we're still in, you basically want to have a clean slate. Basically, you basically want to be found blameless in the times to come, because the Lord, he's gonna make a sudden riddance of this place. And you don't want to be how is it quoted? Multitude of God. I can't remember how it's quoted, but basically you don't want to be caught in the judgment of these 2/3 and heathens. All right, so you basically want to get right before all hell breaks loose. All right, Proverbs 1 and 24. Because I have called and you refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. All right, so the Lord, he speaks to his prophets. All right, so the men on the highways and byways, and the men on the on the internet telling about Hebrew, the Israelites, and the correct doctrine. Then the Lord's talking to them. All right, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof I will laugh. So basically they didn't they didn't take it to heart. They didn't consider it. They didn't care. All right, I will let me reread that. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. All right, so when that's a pretty harsh thing, right? You for instance, you about to get mauled to death by a wild animal. You call on the Lord, and he don't save you. That's a pretty harsh thing to go through. Not harsh, Salakia, because it's judgment, but that's a pretty I get scary thing to go through, because you basically disregarded, this truth, then the Lord's gonna basically disregard you. All right. I will mock when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord, they were not of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way, and be filled with their own devices. All right. So basically, you didn't want to get this truth, so Lord, He's finna destroy you. All right. You didn't want to take it to mind, and now you want to call upon Him when it's only for your benefit. The Lord is not going to hear you. Simple. All right. 32nd verse. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet for fear of evil. All right. So when you repent, turn back to Yahweh Shemi Shai, and ultimately part of the elect, the Lord got you. All right. And that's what we seek to be. We seek to be hope. We seek to be members of the hopeful elect. All right. And through what we do, and the way we walk, we walk to try to please the Lord in the best of our ability. All right. We turning back onto Yahweh Shemi Shai, and time is short. All right. What's it? Hosea. Basically saying, though it tarry, wait for it. Tarry. Habakkuk. All right, Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. All right, so the destruction and prophecies that are written in this, the scriptures that are written to come to pass, we see those, the prophecies are literally right around the corner. All right. Like we're literally at the door. So, time is short. So it would basically, it would be wise for you to repent. All right. Get right with Yahweh Shemi Shai, so you can escape, the upcoming judgments. All right. It's simple. All right. Because, a lot of people, they don't want to get right because they don't see the coming destruction. All right. They don't believe. All right. And, ultimately, the Lord, didn't want them to believe. All right. Because, we know Yahweh Shemi Shai controls all things. All right. But let me go to Amos 3. Let me see. I get mixed up with the scripture. Okay, Amos 5. All right, bro, this is a good one too. Amos 5 and 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. All right, because you got a lot of people, that get mixed up with that Yahweh Shemi Shai. Yahweh Shai is coming to give peace, hugs, and no, Yahweh Shemi Shai is coming with vengeance. All right, He's coming to conquer, and conquer. When you conquer something, it's not, it's not nice. No, the Lord finna. It's gonna look ugly out here. That's for lack of better words. All right, 19 verse. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him. All right, so that basically represents that there's no escape of the judgment. All right, so you thinking, oh well, I can do this. The Lord is the King of terrors. He'll bring your worst fear upon you. All right, so it'll be wise for you to get right. while time is ticking, because we don't have forever. All right. What is it? What's the verse? Amos 8 and 11. Okay. All right. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor thirst for water, but of hearing the word of the Lord. All right. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. All right. And them seeking is basically that shows you how precious this word is, because obviously if the when times are ugly, and they're gonna want to seek for this word, and the Lord's gonna reject them, that basically that shows how precious this word is. All right. But people don't see it. All right. Because all hell hasn't broken loose yet. But wait till that time comes. All right. And when the famine of the word hits, famine of the word, for hearing the words of the Lord, people, like it says in the 12th verse, people are gonna want to get this word when it's too late. All right. But when it's too late, and you can't do nothing about it. All right. So it would befit you, all right, or it would be needful for you to get right now, while doors of mercy are still open. All right. Repent, turn your how about me outside, change your ways, because we literally at the end. All right. We're talking about World War III. All right. It's evident. All right. Let's go to Isaiah 33 and 6. All right, Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right, so the stability of thy times, knowing this, this knowledge and this truth, it's gonna keep us stable in the times to come. All right, we're gonna know what's going on, why everything's going on, and through the Spirit, the Lord's gonna have us maneuver. All right. And it says, and strength of salvation, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure. All right. So hey, so basically, hopefully that lesson was edifying. Get right while time is short. All right, because time is ticking. All right, you can. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna end that lesson here. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. One of all praise and glory, honor to Yahweh. Bashimi outside, Bashimi Kakadash. Till next time, Shalom.